Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to November 2020. And unfortunately, I'm talking to y'all about one of my least favorite subjects, and that is the coronavirus. Technically, I warned all of 2019 that around January, at the Pluto-Saturn conjunction, we would see an event that would change the world as we saw it, much the same way 9/11 changed the world as we saw it. And so we got a coronavirus, and we were supposed to unite and prepare for it. We didn't do that. Anyway, everybody's been fighting like cats and dogs since. And now we are going into the third wave, or the winter wave, which is something I have talked about and warned about since February. And because if you go back across like the 1918 pandemic, the 1918, 1666, 1333, the Black Death, pretty much the winter wave is always the worst. And so we now have over 80,000 people hospitalized for the coronavirus. And yesterday we had over 2,000 deaths in one day. And I think here we had like 2,600 at the very peak. And so we are definitely going to see higher death numbers either in the end of November or in December. And so I'm just putting the information out there because as your planetary defense commander, I'm in a position to save lives where a lot of people in the YouTube community are busy spewing the dumbest conspiracy theories straight out of their butthole. And I've been consistently on message since January 30th, and I've never had to change my message at all. And so, one of the reasons, and shout out to Chris Brennan and the Astrology Podcast for putting out this chart. This shows this year is very anomalous as far as the planets go. And the planets are like the heavens in the sky. So I'm telling you guys this information as a Christian. And so, a Norse Jedi Christian. And so we looked at it, and most of the times Jupiter conjuncts with Pluto once every 13 years. Because Jupiter went forward, it retrograded back over Pluto, and then now we had our third Pluto conjunction on the 12th of November, and it usually takes about 2 or 3 weeks for the energy to play out. And so I've been talking about these three peaks all year long. And so as you can see here, with it lines right up with the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. And so Jupiter conjuncting with Pluto 3 times in 1 year is super highly anomalous. And so having Jupiter, Saturn hanging out with Pluto in Capricorn, no less, was a large reason why I've been ringing the bells since all of 2019. What the signs in the heavens have been pointing towards a very tumultuous year. And Pluto is Hades. Pluto is death. And so you have Jupiter, the biggest planet, biggest energies of expansion, and death. And so I've been warning about this third wave, the winter wave, the third Pluto-Jupiter conjunction, all year long. And so, we are definitely seeing that totally play out. And so it's my job as Planetary Defense Commander to do the best I can to give you guys good information. And like I said, that, the information scape has just been filled with tons of bullshit. And I get, I'm opening the comments back up for this one, and I just get a bunch of people calling me names. And I want to remind you that there are a lot of people in the military, there are a lot of people in the police, there are a lot of people in the fire department, EMTs, nurses, and doctors who watch my channel, and they all appreciate and respect the work that I've done all year long. So you can be upset with me for putting out a consistent message all year. I didn't have to say, trust the plan, hoax, just a flu. It's pandemic, deep state created it. Like, I didn't have to change my message at all. I stayed on target, treat this like it was a bio weapon that got out of the lab. But no matter what, you don't want it. And like I said, there's a lot of vaccine talk going on now. I'm not going to worry about vaccines in 2020. So I don't think anyone's going to be offering us a vaccine, unless you're in the military. Anywho, so I'm just saying, yeah, dude, the next 6 weeks are going to be scary in terms of deaths and people getting sick. And so I am staying home for Thanksgiving. It is my 8-year anniversary on the 23rd, and unless one of my 8 assigned crushes shows up and takes me out, then I will be here for the holidays in lockdown. And I'm super grateful for the fact that I just get to stay home and make videos, give you guys good information, and that puts me in a very lucky position where I don't have to put myself in danger. And so I can be a good example. But like I said, if one of my crushes shows up and wants to take me on a date for the 8-year anniversary, I would probably go. I would take that risk. Calculated risks. I'm not saying, it's not like I'm not pro lockdown because I just want everybody to wear a mask. But, you get 40% of people I think the mask is the mark of the beast or some like New World Order indoctrination. And I'm like, yo, dude, Air Force people wear masks. Firefighters wear masks. Doctors and nurses wear masks. Like, I don't know, the weird fight against the mask has just been weird to me. And so I want to remind people that, like, I voted for Biden because at one point Trump said, hey, there are only 15 cases of the coronavirus in the USA. That'll drop to 0 soon. I said, if that's right, I'll vote for him. If not, I'm voting for Biden. I voted for Biden. And so I just want to say, man, if Trump would have worn a mask in March and told everybody to wear a mask, he would have won the presidency. He did not do that, so he did not win. And so it's that simple, man. Anyway, I know a lot of people are super pissed off. He keeps poking everybody with a stick, even though he's 0 for 30 in court cases. But YouTube channels are going to tell you that he's still going to win. But I've been saying, no, dude, I said in March, he's not. Like, when he didn't just come out and wear a mask, I was like, he's done. And so that, you can, on January 20th, you can come back and be like, I was right. My crazy theory of how QAnon and was going to do whatever, and boom, some magic clear path to victory. And the fact that, Rudy Giuliani is Trump's #1 white knight defender, who's making 20 grand a day off him, is his main defense to the entire Trump empire, should tell you quite a bit, man. So I'm just saying, look, I love you guys regardless of political stance. I was planetary defense commander under Obama, did my best. I was planetary defense commander under Trump, did my best. And I'm going to do my best under Biden. And hopefully, just like when, Republicans got mad at me. Democrats got mad at me when I talked shit about Obama back in the day. And then Trump became president. At the end of 2019, I started talking shit about Trump, and then Republicans started to get mad at me. Hopefully, eventually people will come back and see that I've done a good job, and I've tried to stay as neutral as possible, but that, the virus has always been real. I don't want you to get it. I don't want you to get your family to get it. You don't want it. But, hey, man, it's a free country. You're going to do Thanksgiving and Christmas however you want to. But I'm just doing what I can to give you guys the best advice. All right. Stay cool. God bless everyone. And if you have to call me names in the YouTube comment section, go right ahead. I guess, I still love you. Peace out.